Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Paul, and today we are going to talk about how to learn English this summer at home for beginners.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lena. Yes, Paul, summer is a great time to learn English because many people have more free time and can focus on improving their skills.
That's true. Instead of wasting summer, learners can use this time to grow.
Exactly. With a simple daily plan, anyone can improve English at home.
So in this video, we will guide beginners step by step.
Yes, let's begin!
Lena, what is the first step?
The first step is to make a simple summer study plan.
Why is that important?
Because a plan keeps you regular and focused.
What kind of plan?
30 minutes daily for vocabulary, speaking, listening, and reading.
Lena, after making a summer study plan, what should beginners focus on next if they want to improve their English quickly at home?
The next important step is to build daily vocabulary, because vocabulary is the foundation of speaking, reading, listening, and writing. Without enough words, it becomes difficult to express ideas or understand others.
So words are the building blocks of English.
Exactly. And beginners should not try to memorize difficult words in the beginning. They should focus on simple and useful words that are used in daily life.
Can you give some examples related to summer?
Of course, words like summer, hot, sunny, water, travel, holiday, morning, beach, family, happy, fresh, food. These are common and practical words that learners can use in real conversations.
That sounds easy to start with.
Yes, and learners should try to learn 5 to 10 new words every day. Small daily progress is much better than trying to learn too many words at once.
How can they remember those words?
The best way is to use them in simple sentences. For example, the weather is hot. I drink cold water in summer. My family goes on holiday. This helps learners remember words naturally.
That also improves speaking.
Exactly. Learners can also write words in a notebook and revise them daily. Repetition is very important.
So vocabulary learning should be regular.
Yes, if learners build vocabulary every day during summer, they will see big improvement in a short time.
Lena, many beginners know some words, but they still struggle to speak. How can they practice speaking at home during summer?
That's a common problem, Paul. The best thing is that learners can practice speaking at home even when they are alone. They don't need a partner to begin.
Really? How can they do that?
They can start by talking to themselves in English. For example, they can describe what they are doing during the day.
Can you give examples?
Sure, they can say, I am drinking water. I am cleaning my room. I am studying English. The weather is very hot today. These simple sentences build speaking confidence.
That sounds very practical.
Yes, another great method is to practice in front of a mirror. This helps learners improve confidence, pronunciation, and body language.
That can reduce shyness.
Exactly. At first, it may feel strange, but with regular practice, it becomes normal and helpful.
How much time should beginners speak daily?
Even 10 to 15 minutes every day is enough in the beginning. The key is consistency.
What about mistakes?
Learners should not fear mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. The more you speak, the better you become.
So summer is a perfect time to build speaking habit.
Absolutely.
Lena, after vocabulary and speaking practice, what is the next important step for beginners who want to learn English this summer at home?
The next very important step is daily listening practice, because listening helps learners understand how English sounds in real conversations. It improves pronunciation, sentence flow, and the ability to understand others when they speak.
So listening is important for communication.
Exactly. Many beginners know some words, but when they hear native speakers or fast conversations, they get confused. That happens because they do not practice listening enough.
What should beginners listen to?
They should start with simple and slow English content such as beginner videos, short conversations, easy podcasts, or basic audio lessons.
Why simple content first?
Because simple content helps learners understand more words and stay motivated. If the content is too difficult, they may feel frustrated.
How much time should they listen daily?
Even 15 to 20 minutes every day can create strong improvement if done regularly.
What is the best method?
The best method is listen and repeat. Play one sentence, pause, and repeat it aloud. This improves listening and speaking together.
That sounds very effective.
Yes, and summer is a great time because learners can listen while relaxing, walking, or doing small tasks at home.
So listening can become part of daily life.
Absolutely. With daily listening, understanding English becomes easier and more natural.
Lena, what about reading? Can reading help beginners learn English faster during summer?
Yes, definitely. Reading is one of the best ways to improve vocabulary, grammar, and sentence understanding. It helps learners see how English is written and used correctly.
What type of reading is best for beginners?
Beginners should read easy English content like short stories, simple articles, children's books, or beginner-level lessons.
Why not advanced books?
Because difficult books can be confusing and discouraging. Easy reading builds confidence and keeps learning enjoyable.
How much should they read daily?
Even 10 to 15 minutes daily is enough in the beginning. The goal is regular practice, not long study hours.
Should they read silently or aloud?
Reading aloud is very helpful because it improves pronunciation and speaking confidence.
What if they find new words?
They should note the new words, learn the meaning, and try to use them in sentences.
That improves memory too.
Exactly. Summer is a perfect time to build a reading habit because learners usually have more free time.
So reading daily can bring big progress.
Absolutely. With regular reading, learners become stronger in grammar, vocabulary, and confidence.
Lena, many beginners start learning English with excitement, but after a few days they lose motivation and stop practicing. Why does this happen?
This happens because many learners try to do too much in the beginning. They study for long hours, make unrealistic plans, and then feel tired or disappointed. That is why consistency is more important than intensity.
So small daily practice is better than studying a lot once in a while?
Exactly. Even 20 to 30 minutes daily can give better results than studying for 3 hours only one day a week. Regular practice helps the brain remember information and build habits.
How can beginners stay motivated during summer?
They should set small and simple goals. For example, learn 5 new words today, speak for 10 minutes, or listen to 1 English lesson. Small goals are easier to complete and give a feeling of success.
That sounds encouraging.
Yes, and learners should also track their progress. They can keep a notebook and write what they learned each day. When they see progress, they feel more motivated.
What if they miss one day?
That's okay. They should not feel guilty or give up. Just continue the next day and stay focused.
So the key is to keep going.
Absolutely. Success comes from regular effort, not from being perfect.
Lena, we have shared many useful ideas today. Before we finish, what final advice would you like to give beginners who want to learn English this summer at home?
My biggest advice is to use this summer wisely. Summer can be a great opportunity to improve yourself, learn new skills, and build confidence in English.
So learners should not waste this free time.
Exactly. Even if you practice a little every day, by the end of summer you can see a big difference in your vocabulary, speaking, listening, and confidence.
That's very motivating.
Yes, and learners should remember that progress takes time. Do not compare yourself with others. Focus only on your own journey.
That's an important message.
Another tip is to make learning enjoyable. Watch interesting videos, read topics you like, and practice with fun methods.
That helps people stay interested.
Absolutely. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Anyone can improve English with patience and regular practice.
That's inspiring.
Yes, start today, stay consistent, and by the end of summer, you will feel proud of your progress.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Keep learning and keep improving.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.